Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good
Yeah,
morning. Good morning, Paul.
How are you?
So
Looking
I don't
good
know
this
for
morning.
I don't know whatever reason, but you're just looking too serious this morning.
Too
Come
serious?
on. No, it's your facial expression, though. That's the dressing.
Oh
Just
my
smile.
goodness.
Smile.
Looking fly. I don't know what you're talking about, but
fine boy.
this dude right
Fine
here
boy.
is feeling himself on a Monday morning.
Okay, I feel like just giving you one Igbo name like that.
It's high time, yeah?
So I should give you, no, it's not a name though, but just hailing, like
Okay.
to hail you in Igbo.
Let's have
I
it.
should do that.
Let's have it.
Mukena Poko.
Obila Chineke, where are you? I need some interpretation right here.
It means waiting. So you don't trust me.
It means what?
Wait, why do you have to look for me like Chineke? You don't trust me.
Like, man.
Like, do you know what it means? Mukena Poko.
Walking up.
It means a man
Yeah.
that brings out fire.
Oh my goodness.
Ah!
Really? I looked that up.
Paul, I'm not doing this with you this
Oh my
morning.
God. And that's how we choose to start your Monday morning here on 107.3 Darling FM. Of course, it's the Good Morning Aware show.
It's a new work.
Are we expecting any sit at home today?
I think it's
Can
just
things
Monday.
go back to normal?
It's Monday, please, guys.
Please.
Monday is Monday, so let's treat it as Monday.
Oh, okay. How was your weekend?
It was awesome. It was good. So somehow we wanted to get ruined on Saturday, but I just told myself, no, it cannot. Manchester United broke my heart again, but we move regardless.
You know, I told
but
myself.
wait, let me
Okay.
finish.
All right.
So I had to put it on one of my social media handles, and somebody had to ask me, "Did they lose again?" That was the question. And I'm like, yes, they did. And he said, well, thank God. What about Chelsea? When are they playing?
Yeah.
And they respond.
Yeah.
Only for me to also watch Chelsea. You guys, it was a draw game.
Well, it was a
So-
weekend of upset for a lot of people
So-
who bet. You know, even the almighty Liverpool lost. You know, so sorry if your ticket cut. Try again later.
And of course, did you watch the match yesterday, the Nigerian Nightmare?
Oh,
my
Kamaru Usman.
God.
You know, I saw
For the 5th time, he's taking his title back.
15th. You mean?
It's 5th. I saw 5th. Was it not 5th?
15th
Oh, 15th time.
Yes.
But that's like the second time he's fighting with that same guy again.
Oh,
I don't know what I did. Oh my God.
Yeah.
He's really Nigerian Nightmare.
At some point, I thought that guy, the Coventry,
Yes, was not going to survive it.
I thought maybe he went behind Usman's behind to maybe snatch his girlfriend or his wife, because the kind of beating
Punch
he
he was
received.
giving him.
I was like, no, this is no longer a competition now. What's happened?
That's why his name is Nigerian Nightmare. So you have to think twice before you stage a fight with him. But it was an awesome game. I actually enjoyed watching it. I'm not really into boxing, but yesterday I had to watch it.
You know, that's a different kind of boxing. UFC, if you don't get mind, you can't watch it.
Yeah.
But for me, what did it for me was his entrance. You know, the fact that when he was coming in with the green, white, green flag,
The Nigerian
and
flag.
the was this South African song, and Burna Boy Yaba Buluku
Okay.
was playing, and he was just jiving, and you know,
I didn't watch his entrance. I didn't
Oh,
watch his
it was
entrance.
awesome.
I also love the fact that each match he goes, his family also goes with
Yeah.
him. So I love that a lot. But I'm just wondering how his children and wife, get to sit down and see him take all the punches and all of that, and they are cool with it.
That's what paid the
Nah.
bills, so they're gonna take it. All right, so we are live on Facebook. Don't get it twisted, and yeah.
You didn't compliment on my new hair today again, Paul. What's happening?
I say you're
Is
looking
it
good.
no, you didn't say that.
You did acknowledge
You
it.
have to compliment me
Yeah,
like in
that's
front
right.
of people. Thank you.
Cass is looking really beautiful.
Thank
this
you
morning,
so
guys.
much.
So check out on our
Thank
Facebook
you.
Live, Darling FM Owerri. That's where you find us. You should have us on the go. You should like the page, so every
Follow
time
the
we come
page.
live, you have us on the
Notification will
go.
come
Yeah,
up.
and of course, leave those comments. We look forward to taking them. Okay, so let's go to matters arising from Anambra State. All the updates, as much as we can share. Yeah, so the elections declared inconclusive.
Yep.
Okay. And so some troublesome local governments I hear the elections move to next week Saturday.
Why are you calling them troublesome local government?
What do you want me to say?
Okay,
So,
I think they're just local government who just didn't want to allow rigging to happen.
okay.
So in Ihiala has close to 148,000 registered voters. Imagine that amount, and election didn't go on there. Reason being that they said some politicians wanted to rig the election, so they didn't have their voting done at Ihiala. Then Orumba.
That's not what I heard, though.
What did you hear?
People did come out.
Oh,
In Ihiala,
so I think
people
it's
did
a
come out.
different thing now.
And then election officials were not allowed into certain parts of Ihiala.
So I think that's actually what gave birth to rigging. So people didn't come out. So some people now want to rig it.
Oh,
Maybe that's why it to give birth. Some people are reporting that they wanted to rig it.
Okay.
So probably the youth or maybe the people in charge there refused that to happen. So that's why they said no election there.
Okay.
Now Orumba had election. But when it was about time to, give the results and all of that, it was a conflicting result. And I think the electoral, what do they call them? The returning officer,
Right.
yes, had to say that he's aware of the result, but he signed it under duress.
Oh.
And he said that it was only by the grace of God that he's alive. That they had to bring in thugs in him, and they pressured him to sign that result. That's not what happened or what took place at the polling unit.
So INEC will have to take a look at that report and decide if there's going to be a rerun. Or so.
I think they decided. That's why they fixed 13th November.
Okay, I thought the 13th November was for Ihiala.
No, the two local governments.
Local
Yes.
government, awesome.
The two local governments.
And of course, the election generally was adjudged a fair election, free in so many local government areas.
area.
However, it has not gone on without its own share of irregularities. Yeah, because like you said, there was even one returning officer that said that they locked him up in the toilet and forced him to write results, that he thought he was going to die, and then there's the APC clearly stating that the election was
Rigged.
filled with rigging, and but on the overall, I think a number of people surprised everyone.
Yeah.
Given that there's been so much scare from whether it's unknown gunmen or the heavy presence of security. So not many thought that people would come out to vote.
Yeah.
And to know that as of this morning, Charlse Soludo is clearly in the lead, having won 17 local government areas.
Yeah, 17 local government areas
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah.
And of course.
And then the APGA,
the PDP.
man,
PDP
won.
man is the one, following close.
Okay.
Before, I think, is it YPP?
YPP got
yes,
one local
yes,
government.
one local,
Yeah.
and that's new enough. That's his local government. So.
Yeah.
But I think the interesting thing is that even the APC man, that's Andrew Ba's local government, he didn't also win.
Yeah.
APGA man, Charlse Soludo, won in his own local government area. So it's just what it is already.
Our governor, Hope Uzodinma, would not like the outcome of this.
Yeah,
That man has been busy moving from Abuja to Anambra, and trying to make sure that APC, holds
He
sway
just
there,
needs
but
to accept whatever
things
that
are-
comes out of it, because this is not the first time it will happen. It happened.
No.
It happened in Edo State too. So this is another one too.
Okay. All right. So I'm sure there's more to come. Updates. When we bring in the newspaper review, Chineke will be perhaps bringing us more updates. And of course, on the People's Voice, there's a whole.
It's just going to
topic
the
right-
Anambra side to the
Yeah,
Anambra
today
side.
is dedicated to Anambra. I recall a lot of people on Friday. Was it Friday and Thursday? Some persons, not a lot, calling to say there will be no election in Anambra. We don't want election in Anambra. So those people will be very disappointed now, knowing that it was indeed an election, and that's how it should be.
Yeah.
All right, so let's run with some other news. Update from the Ikoyi building collapse.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
What do we have?
Well, the update is that 44 dead bodies have been recovered from the building, and of course they have 15 survivors too from the same building, even though the state governor is saying it's 42. But they said later on yesterday evening 2 more corpses, dead bodies was also recovered.
Yeah, so
and they've actually they started allowing families as of yesterday to go identify the bodies of their family members. And of course, the state governor, that's Babajide Sanwo-Olu, also said before now they're giving out the missing forms to so many families, and they got like 44 people who signed the missing forms saying their family members were missing on the same day they had this building collapse. And some of them yet to even identify the cops. Some they've lost hope, some are still waiting, and all of that. So
crazy,
very crazy.
And I hear no insurance company
none
willing to take responsibility for the building collapse. The question now is, was the building insured?
The question, I think that's one question, but another thing is, if that building was also insured, I'm very sure the insurance company will come forward.
Yeah.
By the time they're done, because they've been investigating. So after investigation, there's no way you're not going to tell me that you don't get a fine. So for someone who is building such building with no insurance,
crazy.
That's really crazy. He can try that in some of the more developed countries.
I mean, shouldn't that be the first thing
to do?
Those agencies of government responsible for issuing, license for building, isn't that the first thing you should ask for?
You should even ask whether we value insurance here, Paul. Common health insurance, how many of us have it? Do we even value it here?
Do you know? You know the one that shocked me. One thing I just recently learned is that for almost 4-5 years now, I've been paying my insurance on my car.
Yeah.
Right? And I know how many times I've batched that car. Or someone batched me.
Yes.
The right thing to do is to go to the insurance company and get a claim based on the fact that I've been paying insurance.
Exactly, with pictures and evidence.
But
you forgot.
Forgot, I didn't know that I was entitled to insurance.
So why have you been paying there?
Exactly. So that's how much.
No, but I want to know, you that has been paying. When did you think? When did you think you can go to them?
It was just one of the many, levies or taxes or
oh my
monies
God.
you pay.
You know when
so that police will not disturb you on the way. You say you're supposed to get insurance, you're supposed to get police extra, you're supposed to get this. The reason why we pay for this is sometimes we don't even know. When I actually discovered the importance of insurance, especially when it comes to cars, during my other brother's car, and he had an accident with it, and all he did was to call the insurance company. It actually takes a little time because them too, they will go and investigate and make sure that it's true. But at the end of it, the money that you sign off, that's what they're going to still send you because you've been paying for it. There's so much ignorance. Our schools, orientation agencies, there's work to do, really. Okay, so updates with, you want to bring it home to Imo State?
Yeah.
Since we're still updating.
Okay, let's
we should
finish
talk
with
about
the updates then.
Yeah, those lecturers that we have abducted.
In Uni Abuja.
Of course, late part of Friday. Was it early part of Friday?
It was just mid part of Friday.
Yeah, we heard that they were released.
Yeah, they were rescued by the policemen in Abuja.
That's right.
But before the rescue happened, the kidnappers had already asked for 300 million naira for ransom. And of course, the professors, the kids also that they abducted said they've actually lost hope when they heard the amount that they asked from them. But somehow God intervened and they got rescued by the police officers. And of course, they told us the ordeal they passed through. They said the first day they drank gari with unclean water. The second day, these kidnappers had to go to someone's farm, harvest the person's yam, roasted it, and ate when they were filled.
These are hungry kidnappers.
Them. So they made them trek to different locations that they do not know. And it was just something that no one shouldn't even go through.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Well, thankfully they are reunited with their families. Police did not give us update whether the kidnappers were arrested or not. So is it going to be business as usual for those kidnappers? Was ransom paid? We don't know any of those. Updates with the 66 church worshippers that were abducted at Baptist Church in Kaduna. Well, as of this morning, Khan is saying that of those have been killed, and they are still begging the state government, the federal government, to intervene in the release of those that were abducted while worshiping on a Sunday morning
in the church.
So to think that they've spent
since
about
October
a week
31st.
now.
Yeah, it's about a week right now.
With the abductors. It's really, oh
That's
my
so
goodness,
sad.
we can't even imagine what they're going through. All right, so you wanted to bring the news home to
Yeah, I wanted bringing it home to Imo State. So on Friday, in front of the Accountant General office, we saw lots of workers, unpaid workers and pensioners, stage protests there. And they've been doing this like almost throughout last week. So what they did was each local government brought a bus that was bringing in the people that, was affected. And it was really sad that some of them, even sitting down there, they were very sick. 3 persons actually fainted in the process of trying to talk and talk to the officials that came to talk to them and all of that. And some of them saying that this administration has been playing games with them, that it's been from one verification to another, that most of them that started the struggle died since last year, and the money has been forgotten, nobody to take it, and it's not like there's even any hope. Now again, according to reports, they are still giving them another verification exercise to start up again, and they said they are tired of this whole verification. You needed to see the books, the papers, the documents they came with. All of them are verification papers and books.
Oh my God.
And they said, to what end?
And that same Friday, our lawmakers were supposed to see, was it Friday or on a Thursday?
It was on a Thursday they were supposed to sit. Yes.
Yeah. And I heard that journalists had gathered, people that are supposed to witness the usual proceedings had shown up when news filtered in that the lawmakers are no longer going to sit. And of course, people are putting, trying to really find out why, after a sitting was adjourned to a date which was scheduled for Thursday, lawmakers will not show up. And people are really concerned.
It's funny.
Just like the matter you raised.
The matter I raised now, so many matters to be raised.
This is what the lawmakers are supposed to be doing, intervening, stepping, speak on behalf of those that are going through very tough times.
Because I do not understand how you get to tell someone to do a verification exercise over and over and over and over again. Come on. The year is almost coming to an end. Some of those people do not even know their faith. They don't have anything to use, no money, nothing. And it's a civil servant job, so sometimes you even have a husband and wife in the same scheme.
Crazy. I can't count the number of times I've used that or mentioned that word, crazy. But yeah, a lot of things don't make sense.
Lastly, here in Imo State too, the governor has actually sent names of commissioners to the House of Assembly to screening. You will recall that 20 commissioners were actually taken off, I think, for last 6 months, and they've not had, some ministries have not had a commissioner and all of that. So 14 names were sent for screening and verification. So hopefully maybe when they get to sit again, they get to do the screening.
Okay, all right. At this point, we have to take a breather and bring you some commercials. There's still so much to share with you, so keep it locked here on 107.3 Darling FM. Can you hear me from the others?
Make my house shine. Cyclops paint. What about paint we go last for 20 years? Now still Cyclops paint. Cyclops paint now won't get paint when done with both national and international award on top paint matters. I beg, where them day? Them day nationwide. Cyclops paint gets one open get what they call Cyclops satin paint. If dirty touch the paint, you will use water and soap take cleaner charger. Cyclops paint get other ones like emotion paint, test coat, gloss, sack flash carpet, mat, industrial marine coating, red oxide primer, aluminium, screening paint, auto varnish, and other Barbares products. For that correct building paint wey you need na Charlse Paint. Their price na shipping. For more information call 070-3090-4125.
Moments can be ordinary. It's what we make of them that really matter. Make the best of every moment, every day, like Supermoms do with Indomie. Moments to laugh with Indomie. Moments to share with Indomie.
Honey, why are we stopping at the Dulux shop? It's just a small stain on the wall at home.
Babe, you think you're the only one who loves shopping vouchers?
Okay, don't worry.
Wait, Dulux is giving out shopping vouchers?
Yes, from now to November 30th, 2021, buy Dulux Paint and win shopping vouchers worth up to 60,000 naira instantly. No raffle draws or lucky deals, just buy and win. But remember, terms and conditions apply.
Dulux, let's
Which of
color.
the nails am I playing? More in English.
Just continue. This one's like shaking them from that end. Remove this Milo
I want to say
and see Milo. Remove
Everywhere you go, you hear the phrase, we move.
so for your
It's
mind,
not just words, it's an expression of hope and belief. It's the unstoppable energy of bright lights. When things aren't going as planned, we don't give up, we move. Rejections won't hold us down. Disappointments won't derail us. We keep grinding because every step we take counts. So, whatever you do, never, ever, ever stop believing in you. Turn up your dreams because whatever life brings, we move. And guess what? It's empty and telling you, everywhere you go, we're there.
No matter what they do, let wahala hold me down. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't let wahala hold me down.
107.3 Darling FM, the People's Radio.
Okay, let's move. Yeah, with some bizarre stories very quickly. So this radio presenter with Fat FM Calabar, the news is that on Saturday morning he was stabbed to death by unknown persons for reasons yet unknown. And a lot of people are asking, what did the presenter do anybody?
Where did he
That
stab
would,
him?
yeah, make, there was no demand, no notice, no eyewitness.
Was it in his house or probably outside on his way home or something?
Outside, obviously, somewhere at Murtala Mohammed Highway in Calabar.
That's so sad.
In Bayelsa State, it's a case of a policeman stabbing his fellow policeman to death. So the news is that they were at a wedding reception. We don't know if they were fighting over beer or for rice, but they
Paul, you
got
didn't read
into
this
argument.
one. You did not read this one. I don't want to add in this part.
But eyewitness said the fight started from there. They fought till they got to their base or house, and one ended up killing the other.
Wow, that's a very sad one. All right, Christmas is around the corner, and of course, fraudsters are also wanting to cash out. So we all need to be careful. This is the story of a grandma in Ogun State who said she got a call from someone, and this person said, "I'm coming," and she said, "Are you my in-law?" and called the in-law's name. The man quickly said, "Yes, it's me." And later the man called her back and said, police officers don't hold me, traffic rules and all of that. Send money. When I come to the house, I will send it back. So grandma said, "This is my son-in-law. I know he has money, so it wasn't a big deal for me." And she went to use POS to send 250,000 naira. And in fact, before they could say Jack Robinson, they withdrew the money. Take him. And this woman, she's just 77 years old. So please.
Grandma has money.
Maybe the children have been sending money to her now.
Okay.
But let's just be very careful, please.
In Osun State, a case of a 43-year-old man beating his 2-month-old baby to death.
Oh my God, mistakenly?
You thought that was bizarre enough?
Oh.
But when you check the entire story, you realize that the man and the wife had killed 4 out of their 5 children.
This happened in Nigeria.
In Osun State. The woman said that they are so poverty-stricken they had to deliberately kill 2 because they could not feed the 4 children.
Oh.
And the last one was the one killed just 2 months after giving birth
Because
to the
of
baby.
still the same poverty too.
No, the man this time is saying it was out of anger.
I
The baby
think-
will not stop crying.
No,
So
they should actually go for mental evaluation. I think there's something wrong with them.
they're not normal.
Yes, they're not normal. It's not about poverty. They're not normal.
Would I love to talk to you about how NYC is complaining that the 650 naira budgeted for their feeding is not enough when
Is it?
prisoners are getting
Prisoners,
1,000
yes,
naira per
per
day.
day.
But time will not allow us. We'd also love to share with you how money is budgeted for at least 14 teaching hospitals. It's not adequate, yeah, obviously, but nothing compared to the 26 billion naira that
The
the president
president.
has budgeted for their feeding allowance and all that.
Local travels, foreign travels, and all of it.
But let's go to the comment section on Facebook and Telegram. Let's check out what you are reporting this morning. Okay, where do we start from?
I think you should start from Facebook. I'm trying to open the Telegram.
All right, so Ajoku Chimeze says, Paul, you did not wear cap today. Oh. If that's the wear cap, you will come with your cap.
I love the fact that you people know that it's me that Paul is looking up to.
That's all right. I'll come with a reply for you tomorrow morning. Kelechi Uzochukwu says, good morning, Paul and Cassie. You guys are wonderful. Another election has come and gone. What else remain? Well, thank you for the compliment. Skyline Splendor says, how's our number election? Please, according to what I saw on Facebook Live, there's a difference from number. This telling us, can't piece what you're saying. Chris Ibauchi says 17 out of 21 is well beyond the mandatory 2/3 requirement to win. So why is Soludo not declared a winner? All right, so INEC has
Question
the
to
sole
answer.
power to declare who wins that election. So we wait.
Alright, so on the Telegram we have MC Thunder who is saying good morning to us. He said, so Nigeria cannot do something without involving bribery and corruption in it. The play out in Anambra election, Urumba local government area, is a big slap to democracy. But thank God for the will of the masses. Finally, congratulations to Professor Soludo. He's not yet declared a winner anyways, but he's just leading with the pool right now.
Exactly.
We have Engineer Solution who is saying a wonderful good morning to us. IPOP really beats Nigerian leaders to their game by calling out the seat at home order when they least expected it. I can't wait to see Soludo, the APGA candidate, switch gears to APC soon. Anambra escaped a serious disaster. Okay, Amala Abuja is saying, I sincerely thank God for the successful conduct of Anambra's governorship election. This has stopped the federal government from declaring state of emergency there and possible appointment of sole administrator for the state. Anambra people, I salute you now. I also thank the IPOP boys for cancelling their threat of seat at home order.
Yeah.
Okay. Chigozie Pascal saying good morning to us. Happy seat at home Nigeria should let Nnamdi Kanu go in peace. Okay, today is not seat at home, it's just Monday.
Okay, all right. AK Maxwell says he's watching from Enugu. AIC Akwarandu says, I commend INEC and President Buhari for ensuring a free and fair election, though INEC needs to do more to ensure elections are ended on time. But for now, I give kudos to them. Ike John Paul says, good morning. My God.